Hello, good morning to you. Thanks for joining me on Business. Now, Ghana has not made much gains from various free trade agreements reached so far. That's the conclusion from a new trade report released by policy think tank IMANI Africa.
Researchers have been analyzing Ghana's trade agreements over the past decade, including the Interim Economic Partnership Agreement, African Growth and Opportunity Act, and the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme. The research pointed to a persistent trade deficit attributed to several factors. Research associates with IMANI Africa, Anita Nkrumah, explained some factors impeding trade.
Some of the challenges that we were able to identify were sanitary and phytosanitary issues. If you all remember, in 2015, around September, there was a ban on exports of vegetables and other products into the EU. And the ban was mostly because of non-compliance of sanitary issues in the EU. So those were some of the challenges, sanitary and phytosanitary issues. Also, we also considered access to credit as a major challenge to exporters, not only exporters, but generally SME businesses in Ghana. We also highlighted some of the trade challenges, which encompass congested ports, bad road networks, high dwell times at the port, and all of that.
IMANI Africa, among others, is urging government to review its trade and export strategies in order to maximize its benefits as well as improve standards.
We recommend that when it comes to the sanitary and phytosanitary issues, it would be great if we could have a standardized system. So, for example, if we export pepper into the United States, it would be great if we start inculcating these standards into the local market. So when it comes to measurement, in Ghana, you go to the market and you tell the market seller, I want to buy pepper 1 cedi. But we don't have already packaged pepper, onions, cassava. If we inculcate those standards into our markets, standardization in terms of measurements, in terms of the sanitary issues, it would help prepare exporters better, and it will also open the market for more exporters. Because if I grow tomatoes in Ghana and I sell it within the local markets and I go through similar standards, I will not be afraid to join the export market.
Ghana's trade deficit as of 2016 stood at $1.7 billion.
Now, insurance industry players are being urged to explore innovative ways of deepening insurance penetration in the country. Speaking at the first National General Insurance Conference held in Accra, the Insurance Commissioner, Justice Ofori, emphasized the adoption of a new technology that will help Ghana's insurance sector remain relevant and competitive. Here's more in this report.
It's a matter of studying, doing some research, knowing what the people need, and then designing something that fits their needs. That way, I think we can actually talk about penetration. We also have to look at agric insurance. Agric insurance, we know that majority of our population deals in agriculture, but agric insurance is not actually well known to the Ghanaian population. So I think it's somewhere that we have to hit hard to encourage people to know that there's some protection and that they can always fall on agric insurance.
That's all in business this morning. Thank you very much for watching, and do join me again at midday. My name is Emmanuel. Have a good morning.